My name's Dan Bashera. I'm an adjunct instructor / teaching fellow at DePaul in the College of Communication. I teach classes in the Media and Cinema Studies program. So I teach media and cultural studies, Hollywood cartoons, science fiction in the city, film noir, and the weird and the fantastic. It's a class where I've kind of tried to assemble a series of films that don't allow us to make sense of them, and I've found that frustrates a lot of people, especially film students who are making films. They really don't like that. It's a kind of course that's designed to make people comfortable with uncertainty and not knowing. It's half about cinema, but then half about life itself. We end up kind of taking strange philosophical turns where we talk about death and what it means to be a human being and what even is the self. And film becomes this conduit to kind of talk about those big, infinite questions. And it's been the most fun I've had in the classroom since I've been here. There are things I remember about being a student that things I hated when I was a student that I try to not do to my students in the classroom. But we have all changed so much since those COVID years. And it's a whole new generation of people, and I try to just let it be organic. What am I getting from these students? When do they check out? When do I see their eyes light up? And then I kind of tailor to that. They really want to be exploring these big questions that I think they're all feeling based on the world we live in. And so I invented a whole class. That's what the Weird and the Fantastic is, this class where we can just talk about the question mark over all of our heads, which is what are we doing here? What does it mean to be alive? What is death? Why are we all so scared of it? What if nothing makes sense, and how do we find a home in a universe where there is no solution, there is no answer? And I think that's such a welcome antidote to a world that increasingly treats everything as an equation to be solved, including the person itself. We're all being turned into algorithms and data points, and if I can do anything, I want my classroom to be a place where they are absolutely not any of those things. This sounds so Hallmark and stupid, but the power of a really positive piece of feedback on their writing, on just how they're doing in the class, they really come alive. They really love it. I've taken to doing audio comments on papers rather than written comments, and I think they lose their minds over it. And I think part of it is they can hear in my voice how excited I am about their ideas, and it makes me wonder what it is outside of the university that they're not getting that makes them feel like they're being listened to and people are excited about them. Because they are really smart and they have such cool things to say and such cool ideas that would never occur to someone my age. And they just need to say them more. And I think anything we can do to give them this space or these kind of mechanisms where they feel like I can say this and not only will I not be judged or shot down, but celebrated for it, I think they should have that. Anything I can do to just make these students feel good, because the world is grinding them down into dust. I want the college classroom to be the opposite of the world.